Good morning, KMU Tribe, friends, family, followers, whoever is watching this message. Happy Monday. Today I come to you grateful for my mission, my vision, my calling, my people, and that I am strong and healthy to do the work that I have to do today. And that's really what today's message is all about. Today's message is about the fact that we have to do the work, that we reap what we sow. And if everything isn't the way that we want it to be, there's still work to do. If we haven't arrived, there's still work to do, and we've never arrived. I feel hesitant sometimes to give these kinds of messages because I believe that it may come off as though condescending, or as though I feel that I have arrived, and nothing is further from the truth. In my roles, I still want to be better. I want to be a better husband and father and teacher and mentor and business owner and all the things. And in my goals, they're big, hairy, audacious, and wildly important goals, and not there yet. And certainly in my vision of developing 10,000 confident and competent black belt leaders, there's still work to do. So, sometimes people will actually ask me something like, hey, you've been working at this business for 23 years. Why are you still in it and working so hard? And of course, the suggestion being that I should not um, be working so hard anymore had I done it right. And, sometimes I think that myself, because of course a lot of the literature says, that the thing is to work on your business, not in your business, and all the things. And don't get me wrong, there's an element of that is true, and there's an element of that I'm still working on. But there's something else that's so true. And listen, I was talking to a very young man on the subject recently, and just trying to explain that, look, if your life is not where you want it to be, you have to do whatever it takes. You got to get up and work harder. And I had the feeling, which is probably a very common one, that it's a missed, that this generation doesn't get it. But we have to be so careful of thinking that way, because in every generation there's been people that didn't get it. Like all truths, this is one that some have embraced, and others have not. And but I think this is the thing, though. I think it's harder for them because there is so much. The word isn't. There's so much false evidence to the contrary, that somehow you can reap that which you hadn't sown. And we know you got to do the work. And so what I want to share is an email I got from my friend Napoleon Hill this morning. Now, I say my friend, he's a friend and mentor, and he's a friend and mentor that I've never actually met. But those that really know me know that a lot of the work that I do at Krav Maga Martial Arts is from a lot of the work that he did in his great books and courses. And I want to read this email that he sent me this morning. He said, trying to get without first giving is as fruitless as trying to reap without having sown. The Bible states that we reap what we sow. The most fertile soil in the world is barren unless seeds have been properly planted, cultivated, and nurtured. The relationship between giving and getting is constant in everything you do. To succeed in any endeavor, you must first invest a generous portion of your time and talents if you expect ever to earn a return on your investment. You have to give before you get. It's all a matter of attitude. You may occasionally be disappointed if you're not rewarded for your efforts, but if you demand payment for your services before you render them, you can expect a lifetime of disappointment and frustration. If you cheerfully do your best before asking for any compensation, you can expect a bountiful harvest of the greatest rewards life has to offer. So what do we do with this truth and this information? Well, we go to work. We share this information with those that really need it, because ultimately one of the most important roles that any of us blessed with it have is as parent. And they don't know what we don't teach them. And it's even true sometimes with young people put in our care that maybe aren't ours in that way. Actually, I guess that's a perfect part of the message as we go back to school, because for those of us that have the awesome blessing and gift and responsibility of also being teachers, it's very important what we sow into those kids' futures. Prepare to live in power to lead. I hear my wife has just gotten here. It means we